Any day now. Boy, it's warm. Hey, there we go. We have game. Yay! Apparently it's night in the world. Alright, so are all my scripts running again? Looks like it might be. Let's take a look really quick. And I see 18K. Am I missing something? 18K there. Oh, 75. So, no, my scripts are not working. Okay. I'm guessing automated inventory is still broken. Hi, Gamer Mom. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Hopefully it's been a good time for you. Having a good week? So yeah, I'm glad you stopped in. Have a happy Friday. Oh. So for the folks who have been watching the the single player, yeah, my base took a direct hit right here. Took out pretty much everything except the windows, surprisingly. Oh, nice. No Man's Sky. Right on.
Hello?
Yeah, I did a live stream the Friday that it launched on PC. The game's fun. It's just it's not a game I think is fun to watch. It's one of those. It's kind of interesting to stop in, check in, see what's going on, but I don't know about having a continuing series with it. So good luck with it. I mean, don't let me discourage you on that. I'll definitely have to stop by and check it out. It's just like I said, I myself don't find it fun to record. I do find it much more fun to watch. So. Oh. Alright, so we have access here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to be working on a excavation craft. Yeah, like I said, don't let me discourage you, because I know a lot of people really do enjoy the game and they enjoy watching the game. Like I said, it's just for me it's not fun to record because it's just, I think of the pacing of it. It's just kind of odd to me. But like I said, I enjoy watching other people play it, so. Silver and I still doing multiplayer? Yes, actually we are. The multiplayer crew right now is working on Creativerse, and those are coming out on Saturday for my time at like 5 a.m. So there's another episode that'll be coming out tomorrow, in what 20 or what 12, so 10 hours, roughly 10 hours from now. So if you enjoy the multiplayer stuff, you'll definitely get more of it. We've also been looking at doing other series, but we're not sure as a crew what we want to do. A lot of the games we like, but they're kind of in weird states right now because you have 7 Days to Die. Everybody's waiting for Alpha 15, obviously. Space Engineers, where not everybody has a copy of it, so we're trying to get people copies of all the games that they may have, or they may not have, but want to play, and vice versa. So like if they have it and I don't, You know, that way we all have a similar library of games, so we can play whatever strikes anyone's fancy. So, but yeah, we're still doing it. Let's go ahead and do... I need... So to start new ships, I think I just need the landing gear now, right? Let's see here. No worries. Glad you stopped in. I hope you have a terrific evening and enjoy whatever it is you're going to be reading. Happy Friday. I don't think I like this new way of starting ships. This is it's kind of annoying, actually, because I want to be able... See, I don't like the way that it snaps like that now. How about if we do it this way? See, it auto snaps back around. Oh, that is... Yeah, see... Well, I guess we can just do it this way. One more. Now what we're going to do is, I think I need interior plates, right? Because I want a large cargo container. Yes, I need interior plates. Alright, so let's go grab some interior plates really quick. Oh, so yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all had a fantastic week. We're going to go ahead and place that there. Why do we have meteors inbound? Why are meteors always inbound when I'm working on stuff? Whoa, hello. I thought they fixed that. So they broke the meteors again? Great. Wonderful. Oh, that's gonna be... Alright, let's see if they broke anything. Anything broken? No, nothing's broken. Okay. So for those who don't know, there used to be a bug in Space Engineers where the meteor swarm would spawn in the middle of the planet and radiate out, because what it does is it tracks from the position of the sun. And they claim to have fixed that, but apparently they have not. So, or they reintroduced it as a bug again. So, not sure which way it went, but yeah, no bueno. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get this out. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these out. Like that. And why it will hopefully become apparent here shortly. Alright, so we'll see how this actually works out. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work, so. That should actually work out the way that I want. Oh. Alright, so we got that. We're going to go up One. So what I'm doing is I'm basically building a harness around the cargo container, and then I'm going to come back later and take some of this out. But what I want to do is make sure that we have this whole thing connected, so that when we go to do what I want to do with it, to work on it, we don't have it drop out in case I cut something by accident. Because I am notorious for that. Alright. So yeah, just build, like I said, just building the harness. Alright. Not thinking I like the new build system here. The changes that they made, that they introduced in the dev build, some of it is nice, but for the most part, not really liking it. Alright, so. Ooh. See, almost forgot one. That would have been bad, because if I cut out the sections I'm talking about cutting out, the whole thing's going to fall apart. Okay, so what we want to do is, I've got that, need my grab my conveyor block here, and we're going to take this out to put a conveyor in. Alright, so now that we have the conveyor in there, we're going to do that on all four sides, because what I'm going to do is I'm building a mining ship. So what I need is a bunch of drills pointed downwards. So I'm going to try doing this as a vertical stack miner. Now, I don't normally build these. I usually build them in a more traditional manner where you have, you know, the drills in line with your flight seat, not perpendicular to the flight seat. So we're going to see how this works. So, welcome to the stream for those who are joining us late. Happy Friday. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Okay, so now that that stuff is in place, we can actually... Hey Pamela, how you doing? Happy Friday. Let's grind down the extra stuff here. So, hope you had a great week, and the weekend is shaping up for you. Alright, so we got that going on. Oh, so this is going to be a bit odd for me because, like I said, I don't normally build the mining craft like this. So, what I need to do is I need to get this out. This out. These all come out here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have the piping for the conveyors to come down one block here, and then we're going to attach the twin drill on the bottom of it. Actually, we're probably going to bring it down two so that we have the twin drill directly on the bottom as well. And what that will allow us to do is basically drill a giant mine shaft around the vehicle. I may need to extend it out as well, and what we'll do with that, in the case that happens, we'll deal with it when it comes up. So, but for right now, this is actually kind of where we need it to be. Alright, so... Alright, everything stayed together? Yes, okay. It's Space Engineer, so you're never quite sure if things are going to stick the way they're supposed to or not. Oh, did I run out of... I completely ran out of hydrogen? Wow. Alright. That's not good. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this thing up. There we go. I really should put a button outside for it. I've got one inside, but... There we go. Okay, so let's refill our hydrogen. Grab both of these. Alright, so I don't really need any more plates right now. Okay, so... we got steel plates. Oh, hey Jess, how you doing? Happy Friday. So for the folks who are in the YouTube channel, Jess is actually over on Twitch. He's having problems with YouTube this evening. YouTube being YouTube, I guess. They've been having weird issues all bloody week, so I've had some weird things with like video uploads not happening properly, and the site not being reachable for certain periods. So it's been a kind of a weird week for YouTube. So sorry that you're also having problems with it, but glad you could make it to the stream this evening. Happy Friday. Right. Which way are you guys facing? You are facing that way, so we're gonna go that way. All right, now the reason why, because I've already had people asking, the reason why I've built this ring like frame around it is because what I'm gonna do with this is to actually smooth this whole thing out, so you get this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount the atmospheric thrusters out here. I'm going to see how well this works. This may be one out too far, and if it is, what I'll do is I'll end up adding more thrusters to the ship, or more drills to the ship. So it's kind of win-win. So, oh, you think it's more of the network? Oh well. Sorry to hear it. Hopefully, it's nothing, seriously ongoing with the network. I know nothing's worse than having your network go crap on you, especially when you're trying to get stuff done. So we want the large thrusters because we're going to put like 5 of these things out here. Oops. I really do not like some of this new stuff. Alright. There you go. Did I enjoy No Man's Sky? Actually, I do enjoy No Man's Sky. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Gamer Mom was actually in the channel. And so she's actually been doing a lot of solo play records with it. I'm of the mind that it's fun to play, and it is sometimes fun to watch, but I'm having trouble finding a good balance on it. As far as like recording is concerned, but there are people that are really enjoying it and they really enjoy streaming it. So, but yeah, I might do it again sometime in the near future. All right. Oops, too far. There we go. So we're going to do a little bit of reinforcement on this thing because, well, it's Space Engineers. It's always good to over-engineer things. Just ask Rongo. If you ask him enough, he might actually come back to the game. We're trying to get Rongo back into Space Engineers, by the way. Alright, so that gives us a fairly solid platform to work from here. So that's going to give us that. And then what we can do from here is... how do I want to do this? I think what we're going to do... Do we have enough room? Because those are 3x3 right? Yeah. Those are a 3x. Yeah, it is a nice relaxing game. I've been saying that pretty much since the game's come out. It's one of those, if you really don't want a lot of conflict, but you just want a lot of, something to do, basically. Like you said, there's a lot of grinding involved with it, which isn't a bad thing. So, alright, so I might have to rethink part of this. Let's turn that off so we can actually see. Yeah, I may have to rethink part of this. Let's go bring up the thrusters again. And we're gonna rotate that bad boy like that. That. Make sure we actually mounted that one correctly. Yes, we did. Okay. And like that. So that gives us a little bit of lateral control. Play a lot of RuneScape so you can grind, yeah. That is a very true statement right there. Whew. Love RuneScape. I used to enjoy RuneScape years and years ago. I haven't played that game in, sheesh, forever. It has been a very long time since I played RuneScape. I don't even think I honestly don't even remember much about the game anymore, quite frankly. It's like Meridian 59. Used to really enjoy that game. And then I got into UO and, well, you know, had a lot of fun with both of them, so. Okay, so did I just... Yep, I did. Perfect. Okay, so that gives us 2 small thrusters in each direction. That'll give us 4 for lift once we cut this thing free. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep it up in the air. I will probably put 1 or 2 for vertical control, but we'll see. Just updated their client. Well, I'll have to go take a look at that. Thanks for the heads up. All right, so I think this is basically what we need. Well, I obviously need to throw some RCS on here, but you know, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, gyroscopes. We need gyroscopes. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a couple of these bad boys in. There we go. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of parts to put together. Okay, so that gives us the basics of the ship. I am probably going to have to extend out and around. I'll basically have to bring these out so that we have drills in this open space. And then that way we'll be able to have enough of a pocket that we can drill from, in order to be able to get down and into the ore deposits themselves. So, going to the convention next month. Oh, nice! Right on. 5th year going, huh? Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start getting some of this welded up. I need to put a generator in as well, but we're going to put the generator up on top of this, I think. And then what we'll do is from there we'll have we'll put the command chair on top of it or off to the side. I'm not sure which yet. Alright, so what do we have in our inventory? We have 31 metal plates. Okay. So let's go refill our hydrogen. Because we do not want to fall from the air while we are working on this thing. Okay. Pick up some plates. So we're going to go ahead and start welding up some of the superstructure. How did they update the combat system? That sounds rather fascinating. go ahead and grab this really quick. Did they make the combat like more dynamic or something, or? I'm kind of curious now. An ability bar? That's kind of cheating, isn't it? So are we actually getting meteors this time, or are we getting more through the ground? We're getting more through the ground. Great. Oh, nope. We are getting them over the horizon this time. Yay! Okay. Well, that was kind of lackluster. Oh, so they went the Old Republic route? Weird. That just seems wrong. Whoops. Didn't mean to weld that one up, but oh well. Okay, so we have that. Oh, you're not gonna let me in there, are you? Okay. I'll have to come back and grab those, I guess. Alright. Should be interesting when I'm done, I hope. So, is that all of it? Oh. So these. Oh, the fun part of Space Engineers. Watching people design and build small craft, right? Yeah, I can imagine that a lot of the longer term players aren't happy with it, because it really, you know, putting in an ability bar kind of, I don't know, seems like it would cheapen the experience a little bit. But that's just me. I mean, it's always fun to see what the developers of any game want to do with their game as time goes on, and you know, seeing what they think is what is necessary to survive in the market. But I think they also do, or they should keep in consideration the things that made them popular. I'm not saying that, you know, they should be held hostage by their customers, but at the same point, they shouldn't completely disregard the customers either. You know, they've been with you long enough that they know what your game is and they know how to play it, but You're a skiller, not a killer? Yeah, no worries. Each their own. Everybody has the game or game style that they prefer, so... Alright, let's see here. Okay, so time to get working on this thing. We need basically one run of interior plates and a bunch of other stuff, so... Hey Carrick, how you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. No Man's Sky looks a lot like Space Engineers. Only on the surface, unfortunately. Both games are interesting. But yeah, I think No Man's Sky has some interesting potential. If they actually bring in some of the things that they were talking about, like the larger craft that can be player owned, as well as some form of crafting or customization, I think it would be a much more fun game for a lot of people. The problem is that a lot of the during the development of the game, a lot of things were said by various people, and some people took it to be, you know, hand of God kind of thing. It's like this comes down from on high, and it's when the core dev team has always said, you know, what you're going to be doing is flying around in space, gathering stuff, and going to a new planet. So, and yeah, I can't complain. I'm actually doing pretty good. Mostly caught up with between my schoolwork, the stuff around the condo, and the stuff going on in my life, so I can't complain. Well, I could complain. Doesn't do any good, though. Some of the ships are not aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, that's the problem with the random gen thing, because it's not really random gen. They basically have a couple of templates, and it pulls, you know, Winglet 2 and adds it to chassis 3 kind of thing. So there's a very fixed variation in what you can get out of it, but yeah, some of them are kind of cool. I saw one that somebody had. It's one of the most, it's like, what is it, the 24 or 28 or something like that, cargo slots, and the guy bought it in game. It was like 36 million credits or units. So it looked really nice, though. It looked like the one of the pre-orders versions, but it was a bit beefier and obviously had ridiculous amounts of upgrades on it. So, what do we need? We need motors. I don't remember how many motors we need, but I know we need motors. See, I got distracted and forgot what I was doing. Okay, so we metal grids. We need 24 metal grids. Yeah, we can do that. So, but yeah, like I said, I do enjoy the game. It's just I don't enjoy recording it. So, but it is pretty. You don't understand the non-symmetrical ships? How do they keep stable? Honestly, it's actually possible to do. It requires a lot of engineering, but you can do it. Even now, we have ships that it's easy. It's just easiest to build them symmetrically, because then your center of gravity and mass and everything. But as long as you know how to calculate your mass allocations, you can pretty much make a brick fly in space. You know. It's just, you know, playing with the way that vectored thrust works, as well as the what's it called? The electromechanical RCS systems. They basically use dimetallic systems, pass electric current through it, and the reaction bars basically torque themselves. So bricks are symmetrical, yes. Oh, did I take grids out already? I think I took grids out already. We need computers. I don't know how many computers. So let's go see how many computers we need. Got all our computers. Okay, so we need 60 small tubes and a couple of displays. That's easy. So we said 60, right? And displays. There we go. That should be what we need to get the storage crate in. Okay, storage crate 1 is done. These things are ridiculous resources. So I got 360 plates for each one of those. So we're gonna grab this. Alright, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and refill our oxygen. Well, technically our hydrogen. Alright. Go get some of these mining drills built up. Because I want to make sure that this thing will hold its own weight once we get once we get everything on there and get everything powered up. I want to make sure that it'll actually be able to hover. It should. I'm not foreseeing any real issues with it right now, but I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't normally build these vertical constructions, so it will be interesting to see what happens. Ow. Okay, Hal, don't fly into the wall. What are we doing? We're looking for plates. Alright, so... go grab some more plates. Oh... I'm wondering if I should probably use the, oh, what is it? The industrial drill. That monster thing that's like... basically the head of it is about the size of this larger platform. It's rather impressive, so... so if this doesn't work, maybe I'll do that. I'll go load that. And... oh, we want more plates. We want more plates. We want more plates. 48 slots. Yes, that sounds correct, Joss. I do believe that you are correct. No Man's Sky's max inventory for a ship is 48 slots. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting videos for No Man's Sky out there. There are some really good gameplay and streams, so you done? Right, you're done, right? Yes. Oh. You can tell I'm still a little tired from this week. I keep flying into things. Nice. Anyone I might know? I know a lot of the I shouldn't say a lot of, some of the guys that I do some of the weekend recording with, the Broken Ankle crew. Some of them have been saying that they want to do more with the game, and some people are saying that they really don't want to do anything with the game. So it'd be nice if we could actually do a multiplayer in that game, like we were supposed to be able to, but we're not. No one's bitter about that. No, not at all. Yeah, I think I've got my my solo play No Man's Sky game. I think I've got my primary character up to, I don't know, like 28 inventory slots, I think. Something like that. It's crazy. One of the planets I was on, every point of interest that came up was one of the drop ships with the backpack upgrades on. Yeah, they said that it was supposed to be too big, and was it the day that the PC version launched? They had two people that realized they were in the area together, tried to find each other, and were not able to see each other. They were doing things like, you know, blowing stuff up or killing the creatures around them, and basically the players, you know, didn't see each other and couldn't interact with each other in any way. So, which is rather unfortunate, actually. Did we put plates in everything? We couldn't have put plates in everything because, as you say, I know we didn't put plates in everything. Now we put at least some plates in everything. So, but yeah, it would be nice to actually have real multiplayer on it. So, okay, so a few more of these. Okay, so is this all of the lower edge stuff? Yes. Okay, so we need to That one's done. Okay, so we need enough for one of the large, and then the smalls up on top. So this should go fairly quickly, hopefully. Okay. And what I'll probably do is only do 2 of the RCS units. Oh, I'm sorry, gyroscopes. Because that's what they are. They're RCS. You know, they are reaction control. I don't care what they say. Developers can say whatever they want. They're using reaction control systems. So, I mean, look at that. It's exactly what a gyro is. Alright. Yeah, see, I should increase my inventory space so that I can get more of this in a single run. Alright. Okay, so let's grab some more plates. Try not to run into things and kill ourselves. And after this, we're going to burn through a couple thousand components. Alright, so... it would be nice if I could get just a little bit in there to... I guess I could take it out, weld up that piece, and then put it back, huh? Oh, that wasn't very intelligent, was it? So let's go grind that down. It's like I was like, well, why don't I just do... oh yeah, huh? Yeah, oops indeed.
Meteor storm inbound.
Hey Florida, how you doing? Happy Friday, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it this evening. Just doing a little bit of Space Engineers, as you can see. I actually had thought about being on the multiplayer server tonight, and I think next time I stream Space Engineers, I will probably do that. That way anybody who wants to play is more than welcome to jump in on it, so... So, was I doing construction components? We're going to go through a lot of them. Okay, so that was 400 construction components right there. Let's go grab more. I really should set up a Hey Silver, how you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Did I grab... I grabbed plates. I didn't want the plates. I wanted the components. Ah. Oops. Alright. Alright, so let's grab some more of these, get this going. So how's everybody doing Friday? Having a good day so far? Having a fantastic week, I hope? Okay, so the large gets 60. The small are already done. There. How many more do we have? We have 126. So that's 2.5 of these. And this is going to give us 26 over here. Yes, yep. Okay. Alright, so this one is done. This one is done. Plenty of No Man's Sky time. Well, right on. Hope you enjoy. You know, have fun with it. It's a guilty pleasure game. We need large tubes. We'll throw those back in there. We're gonna grab these. Actually, we need to queue up a few of those. There we go. Don't worry, Silver, take your time. Didn't mean to put all of those in the big guy, but okay. I actually had meant to put them in here so that we could get... Oh. Drifted too far. Alright. It's just like drifting your car. If you do too much and go too far, you lose both the drift and your car. So, what do we need left on you guys? So we need more large tubes for the guys upstairs, and then grids and motors. Okay. Easy enough. Final Fantasy VII. Nice. If you're going to have any game as a backup, Final Fantasy VII is probably one of the best go-to games. Alright. Yes. Yes? Yes. Should be. I don't know if we need... How many motors we need? Let's find out. 113 motors for the small one? That's not too bad. Wait, you never finished Final Fantasy VII? Really? Wow. I thought everybody, that was like your geek cred game right there, you know? You're not a real gamer unless you finish Final Fantasy VII. And no, I'm joking, folks. I don't care if you finish the game or not. Oh. I have to actually say that, because, you know, I get people who will get mad because of the fact that I'm saying they're not real gamers because they didn't finish Final Fantasy VII. Just enjoying it too much. Yeah, it's fun. It was a fun game. If you haven't played it, you can get it on all sorts of emulation now. The folks over at GOG, I believe, have all of the old school Final Fantasy games in a like a Square Enix collection set. Do I have 20? Yeah. So let's just go ahead and grab a bunch more of those. Need to recharge our oxygen really quick. Alright, keep saying oxygen when I mean hydrogen. You never played it, Florida? Oh, you're missing out, buddy. It was a lot of fun. Oh. That pizza for dinner, it's making me sleepy. Big ball of grease and stacks of meat and cheese in my stomach. Everyone keeps asking about No Man's Sky. Like I said, I enjoyed the game. I think it's fun. It's just not comfortable recording it, so. But yeah, it's one of those. It's a good way to kill some time if you have time to kill. So. And yes, Silver, that is when you know it is a good pie. Don't just kill time, murder it. Very true, sir. Very true. Part of it is the lack of shipbuilding. Well, it's any type of construction. I am one of those people who really enjoys the construction aspects of games. So, like I said, it's a fun game. I do enjoy playing it. It's just not something that I think I'm going to do a whole lot with the recording. Now, if a lot of people want to see me play it, I will play it. You know, like I said, I do play it in my own time anyway, so it's not like it's a huge stretch. I just haven't been recording it. Ow. So, we are doing large tubes, that's right. Yeah, I do enjoy shipbuilding. Gives me a creative way to not have to go out and kill things. Yeah, No Man's Sky was very hyped, but like I said earlier, I had more reasonable expectations as to what you were actually going to be able to do in the game, based off of what the original creator was saying, and less so on what other people in and around the group were saying. Because there were some people that were making some just ridiculously outrageous claims, and a lot of people were believing them, so. But yeah, it was, like I said, it's not a bad game. It just depends on where your expectations were for, or I should say, were where they were. So that's just missing... You are just missing motors. What are you missing? You are missing motors, computers, and small tubes. So let's go grab some. Small tubes. We should have enough to basically do all of this. Expecting more to be more like Imperion. Yeah, I think that was one of the things that they were setting it up to be more as. But I do think they just basically ran out of time because they kept pushing it back. Yeah, he has gotten definitely called out on some of the things that he said, especially after they did the whole two people tried to meet in the same sector of space, had it confirmed that they were on the same planet at the same time, and basically weren't able to see each other. So it's like that was bad. So, you do not need any small tubes. Do you need small tubes? No, you need large tubes. Do you need small tubes? No. You just need motors as well. Okay. Planet hopping simulator. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good description of it. You needed tubes. I knew something out here still needed tubes. Okay, so we still have 130 tubes left. Can I get down here to get those? Well, I think one of the things that makes a lot of people mad is that you can get everything in the game, like the end game content, without leaving the starter planet if you're willing to do the work. Basically, if you go around the entire planet and find every location, by the time you are done with the planet, you have everything in the game you actually need. So at that point, it's just then following the storyline. So let's go throw some motors in. Oh, you already have motors. You needed motors. Oh, so many motors needed for this stuff. Actually, computers as well. So let's grab the computers first so that we can get at least some of this stuff done. EVE Online is free for this weekend. Yeah, I think they scratch different itches there, buddy. Oh, I need one large tube, really? Son of a... Alright, so what do we have left? We have 194 computers left. I know something up here needs them. I think the gyros need them, don't they? Yep. Do you guys need them? No. Nope, you don't need them either. Just tubes and lots of metal. Okay, so let's go ahead and...
Energy low.
You don't need them either. Oh. Okay, so that should be all of the computer usage that we're using right now. Yeah, Florida, it's pretty much a gank fest everywhere in that game now. Alright, so... large tubes and ridiculous motors. That's basically what we have left that we need, right? So you need motors, you need large tubes.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright. More meteors. Here, I'll grind you. Come get one. Aww. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Huh. Alright. So, to the folks who are just kind of loitering, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend thus far. And that your week was hopefully nothing too strenuous. So a few more of these. So I am kind of curious to see how this whole thing is going to work, because like I said, I don't normally build the vertical ships, specifically the vertical miners. So it should be interesting. Also still getting used to this new UI setup that they've got. I don't know how I still don't know how I feel about the condensed blocks. That just kind of something about it bugs me. I don't know what. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Alright, so see, this is where the increased inventory sizes really come in handy, right? Have my wheels fell off yet? Nope. Wheels are still there. The thing actually took a meteor the other day. I was out doing some resource gathering and it took a meteor right here in the butt. Took the corner off of the thing. And the only thing in that corner that survived was the wheel, of all things. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I've seen some of the folks that have done it. I haven't seen yours, so I'll have to go take a look at those. But that's why I wanted to try it, because with the way that the planets are set up, so many of your resource nodes are thin layers that it is more beneficial, I think, to just have a vertical ship, simply so that you can get, you know, basically you can just fly around in circles if that's what you want to do. They fixed the wheels? Well, they keep fixing the wheels. The Thursday patch this week actually addressed wheels, rotors, and pistons, and it does seem like it has helped a lot. Basically, what they did is they ported the development build over to public release. So, hey, just like 6 more of these trips to pick up more motors, right? I read on Silver. I'll take a look in the... What we should do is we should get over on the multiplayer server and try it over there. See, I was trying to get as much of this stuff done before the stream as possible. I just ran out of time trying to get everything set up, because I had stuff around the house to do, so... And you know the rule, real world takes priority over YouTube, so... ten by 10 downward vanilla? Nice. Like a flying oil derrick. Nice.
Energy low.
I guess I should actually go recharge my suit too, huh? Oh, that'll work. It'd be interesting to see what you did with it. Alright, so... I think I'm going to finish up the little maneuvering thrusters first, because that way at least I feel like I'm achieving something. So, Silver, did you guys see the interview I did with Sharky? I hear the rest of you guys are going to be victimized in the near future as well, so... Right on. I'll look forward to it. Ah, right on. Yeah, it was an interesting experience. It was a lot of fun hanging out with him and just talking about things people have asked about. And Bloodbane apparently had a bunch of questions for me. Alright, so let's see how much more of this we have. We are slowly getting this stuff together. You are done. You are done. Right, is that all of our directionals? No, we have one more directional to do. See, I did get something achieved so far, right? Whee! Other than making everybody dizzy and seasick. Within reason, there was a couple of things that I told him up front that I would, if he asked, I would just say next question to. But for the most part, it was pretty much whatever came up. There was a lot of fairly personal questions that ended up getting answered, or did end up getting answered. English is failing me this evening. These 4:30 a.m. days, falling asleep at the computer, just not as young as I used to be. So, but yeah, no, it was a lot of really interesting questions on his part. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, after the whole thing, that's what he said as well, and I was like, yeah, but when you do those types of things, you generally already know the answers to some of the questions. That's why you're asking the questions. It's so other people who don't necessarily know you so well get a better understanding of who you are, Yeah, like I said, it was a lot of fun. I would like to have been moving around a little bit more, I think. But because he did it the whole talk show style way, so. But he forgot to put a light on the table. I had to put a light down. I also wasn't expecting it to go as long as it did, so. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, and for the people who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, one of the guys that we are in the multiplayer crew with for the weekend recording is Sharky. There's a link to his channel in my on my actual page. Go check it out. He did an interview with me. He asked me a bunch of questions, and some of them I thought I wasn't going to answer, and I ended up answering anyway. So, so it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Good time was had. Bulgarian Johnny Carson.
Energy low.
So what we should have done is had you or S'more there to do a Here's Sharky. Here's Sharky. Be a great way to start his videos too, wouldn't it? Oh. So close. I'll be happy when these things are done. Alright. What's sad is I haven't even put a reactor on this thing yet. Okay. So that one just needs pipes. Yeah, large steel tubes and motors. How many steel tubes do you need? You need 50. So you got 2 more trips and that one's done. Okay. We can do this. Wow, that was rather close on the oxygen system there. Yeah, I do that too. It's just it's a really catchy tune. I like the old Tonight Show intro, and I have to say that was one of the things about the the 70s and even back in the 60s, but for me 70s, 80s, and early 90s. The whole Johnny Carson thing. So I really, as a host, I think he was very interesting. And it was weird because, I grew up with him doing like his Christmas specials where they would show what the latest toys were for the year. And, a lot of really good skits came out of that. And it's unfortunate that, when folks like Jay Leno came behind him, basically tried to use the same bits, and it was like, no, it doesn't even come close to working there, buddy. It is timeless, yes. Alright.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I know my energy's critical. Oh, okay. Let's go recharge ourselves. Yeah, and I'm trying to remember, who was it before it was Carson? Because Carson took it over. Was that, that was what, the Ed Sullivan Show before it was the Tonight Show, right? Because it was originally the Tonight Show with Ed Sullivan, and then it was Tonight Show with Carson. Oh. Hey, look. Looks like my platform took a hit from an asteroid, or a meteorite. Yeah, it might have been Jack Parr. Steve Allen, yeah. Alright. Let me go take a look and see. Look, it was a small meteorite that hit the base. See, they were supposed to have fixed the or the meteorites coming up from the ground, and they are coming up from the ground again. So I'm not happy about that. Yeah, I don't remember, honestly. Alright. Alright, so the only thing left out there is the motors, I believe, for the last of the large... What do you need? You need motors. Alright, so you are done. Are you guys all done? Oh, well, you're not done. You need motors. Anything else up here? Oh, I completely missed this side. Wow. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay. And you just need a crap ton of motors. Okay, we can do this. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I am going to... Let's grab some plates, because I just realized I'm going to need to convert this thing to a ship. Because right now it's being built as a base, so... Let's grab a few plates. What we're going to do is we're going to go here. Grab it there. We're going to go... And in theory, that should work. So now before I do this, because you know, with my luck, I'm gonna... Awesome. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Just want to make sure, because now I can convert that to a ship and not have the entire base go crazy. Alright. Let's go grab our scrap. Yeah, because I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I didn't build it off of landing gear, I built it off of the... Oh. There we go. Built it off of a block attached to the base. Alright, so what do we still need here? We need... Well, we need lots of stuff. We need motors for you. And a crap ton of motors for you. Okay. So I think I'm going to grab motors for the gyroscopes there. Anything left goes in that big engine, and then we finish working on the engine. So you need grids. Okay. Jack par. Okay. Thank you, IMDb. So you just need grids. What do you need? You need everything, okay. And you are done. You get the rest of the plates, or the rest of the motors, and we're gonna go grab some more motors and fly back through. Flying through. Alright. You go there. And you come with me if you want to be useful. Okay. Okay, so I'll be glad when this thing's done because I really need a large mining system, so. Yeah, I would like to blame Sharky for the problems that I've been having lately, but that wouldn't be fair to him. So, that should tell you how bad it's been around here, right? Oh. But I did pass. I did finally pass my my college math class. So, as much as I love math, I really hate math classes. It's like,
Meteor storm inbound.
hey, look, 225 more motors! Yay! Oh, itchy nose. Well, it's funny because, you know, I basically had a ridiculous issue with the class, and now I'm in my analytics class. Yeah, I'm fine with the analytics. Yeah, 2 more classes for the term, for the mandatory term, and then once I'm done with those, I start adding classes to the term. So, well, what's really funny and kind of silly is that if I was going to any other school, I would have passed that class a while back. The school itself has their accreditation is because it's a pass-fail school. Their accreditation has them as a B classification for any class you pass, no matter how well you do on it, as long as you meet the minimum requirement. So, I think my final was like a D or something like that. So I technically would have passed in any other school, but this one. So, which is fine, you know. If you're gonna do it right. And I ended up the grade equivalency for it, like without the schools cut off of a B, put me in the upper B, lower A bracket. So. Yeah, pretty much silver. It's B minimum or retake. Alright, so we need those. Yeah, it's rough, but you know, when you come out of it, yeah, you know your stuff, that's for sure. Grits. UCLA and then you have more slack. Yeah, I know, right? The thing is that, because for those who are wondering, I go to WGU. It's one of the self-paced schools. They have a minimum requirement each term that you have to complete as far as you know, the effective credits, or they call them competency units. And it's basically a school for people who, if you've been doing things for years, you know, if you don't need to study, you just go take. If you can pass the exam, you pass the exam. But so it's pretty rough because it is self-paced and self-guided. Basically, they give you access to materials, and it's on you to actually do the lessons and, you know, the study programs and stuff. And if you don't, hey, it's, you know, no one to blame but yourself. But, you know, because I had tried previously to do, you know, what you refer to as brick and mortar school. And while I was successful at it, I just got bored very easily because I was stuck progressing at the pace of the class. And the nice thing about WGU is that you're not tied up to the pace of somebody else. If you need more time, you can get more time. If you need less time, you can take less time. So it's really nice in that regard. Actually, before I do that, but like I said, it is very unforgiving. So you need to bring your A game, because if you don't, you will not succeed. Exactly, Silver. Oh. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Factory school versus individual. I thought I put all the grids in that one already. So you just need interior plates. You need interior plates. Yeah, there are some really bad ones out there too. That's what's really sad. You know, the one thing that I think that any country should really focus on is its education system. And you really do need to be tailoring it to the needs of the students, not so much about the, you know, having a mill set up that gets people through the system as quickly as possible. You know, make sure people actually know what they're doing and, you know, what they're talking about, so. Oh, interior plates. That's right. Yeah, Florida. That's one way to say it, yeah. Some schools do seem to be daycare centers, don't they? Of course, you also have the, have you seen that, was it New York, I think? Has the daycare for adults. Basically, you pay a subscription, you get to go in, and it's like, you check yourself in for a couple of hours of daycare, and it includes, like a nap time, and cookies and milk. So... Yeah, Silver, there's actually been a lot of talk about that. I know that at one point they were talking about doing stuff like that where they were trying to privatize a bit. The problem that you run into is that then there's a question of the standardization in the education, and that's where a lot of people have issue with it. So, because basically the schools that charge more, in theory, are going to have better education. So the students that come out of them are going to be more desirable. And if you don't have ready access to those schools, you know, it's that whole equality thing. So, but I agree. I think that, you know, there should be some form of motivation for parents beyond the wanting their kids to succeed, because it's been shown that that really doesn't work for most people. So, spoiled milk and a stale cookie. Stale cookies. Yeah, but again, so when you do something like that, when you're talking about the whole localized taxation thing, what happens in districts where you don't have a large number of kids that are going to school? The kids that you do have, you know, they have to pay more of the overhead. So, and education, primary education, at least for the U.S., is considered a right, not a, you know, so the state does have to provide it. I just think that there's better ways of there might be better ways that need to be explored other than what we've got right now, because the problem that I think with modern school, especially for the public school side, is that they swing too much one way or the other. Talking about, you know, the whole thing with like more females are going to, or more women are going to secondary schools than men or boys or whatever. And when you get into it, you start looking at the way that classes are taught, and over the last like 20 or 30 years, 40 years, the format of the education has changed in such a way as that it is more tailored towards the way that the average woman is more likely to learn than the average boy. So it's things like that that really need to be, they need to find a balance for, and I don't think you're going to find it anytime in the near future. Because there's just too much political crap associated to it, and what it comes down to is it really should be more about the kids and less about the politics. So, but that's just my take on it. It's one of the reasons why I try to stay away from political conversations. Yeah, that is a valid point. I mean, but then you start running into it's the equity of the quality of the education that's being provided. You have states like, say, California, where they have a ridiculous tax base, and there's a lot of money available floating around in the state. If they were to put that towards education, what states would be able to compete with them, except for like maybe New York, possibly Hawaii, because Hawaii is just, they pay a lot for teachers because they can't keep them out there. So yeah, like I said, I think it's one of those. I would be interested in seeing any of these ideas pursued in that format, because having gone to public school myself, it's like I saw a lot of problems coming up through it, and that was back in the 80s, like pretty much through the 80s. There was a huge number of problems, and that was when it was considered one of the golden eras of the education system. So people just get lost in the cracks, and that bothers me. I think it should be something a little bit more tailored than what we have right now. So, but yeah. Interesting stuff. A little heavier topic than I was expecting for a live stream tonight, so. Oh, so close to these. Well, just remember, every student rebels against the system, and as the system changes and becomes more polarized, I guess would be a good way of saying it, in any one direction, the next generation coming up behind them, or 2 generations coming up behind them, will rebel against them just like they rebelled against the generation before them, so. Your large steel tubes, okay. Yep. But the problem that you run into is, using your examples, let's say, apples to apples now, the cost of that education would still be $3,000. There are people that just don't have that available, and I mean, then you start getting into grants. Well, then the grants, if you do state or federal grants, then there come strings attached to it for various things, and that's why I said it's not something that's going to be an easy fix anytime in the near future, unfortunately. But so we'll see. So you are just tubes, and you're tubes and computers. Okay. Ow. All right. That, and where did my computers go? Did I use all my computers? Oh, no, they're there. was gonna say, I thought I had enough of everything. Yep, that's very true, Silver. But like I said, you know, a lot of unique situations out there. So, like I said, there's lots of ways. There's lots of potential ways for it to be addressed, and there's lots of things that people could do to address it. It just comes down to, are they going to, really, at the end of the day? I mean, but that's neither here nor there. Nothing that we can do about it in this stream, that's for sure. Alright, so that is that everything, really? Let me see here. Obviously I need to put generator on this thing, but it looks like, yeah, everything's completed. Hey, look at that. Okay, so now we get to put the generator in. Where am I putting it? I have no bloody clue. Right, so let's get that out of here. Excuse me. And we want a large generator. Oh, that's right. Reactors. See, this is how you know I'm tired. Alright, so you have an access port there, so we're going to put you... Boop. What do we need? We need steel plates and a lot of reactor components. Give me steel plates. Tons and tons of steel plates. Alright. Hey, I like cheese. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Just building a weird ship in Space Engineers. Well, it's not so really so weird, but you know. Hey, no worries, Silver. Take your time, buddy. We'll be here for a while longer. Lots more plates. Yay! Lots more plates. Oh. So, for the folks that have been just lurking and loitering, if I missed you before, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Or Saturday, and depending on where in the world you may happen to be. Hope you had a fantastic week and that you're setting up for a great weekend. For the folks that have to work this weekend, I'm sorry. I will drink a beer in your honor. Alright, so your motors are done. We need construction components and grids. So I need 2 trips for the grids. Let's go ahead and go. See if we can get this reactor going. As soon as we get the reactor going, I'll put a flight chair on it so that we can test this thing out. So we only need 7 more grids and we need 40 tubes. Did I just do that backwards? I think I just did that backwards. Hey, Kill Panther, how you doing? Welcome to stream. I'm actually building a vertical mining craft. Since we are in Space Engineers and we are on the planet side. That sounded painful. Oh man, really? Yeah, the meteors are still spawning in the ground. Yeah, it'll end up flying. We've got a bunch of large atmospheric thrusters on this thing, and then what we're going to do is I've got some of the twin drill mods here, and what I'm going to do is actually add a couple of cross connections in here and expand the drills out, but I want to make sure that the ship can take the weight first. So I'm trying to get all the engines and everything built out, and the only thing we have left to do to get our flight ready is to finish the reactor. So I need 30 more tubes. Well, technically 29, but you know. Alright. Get 23 of them. Six more, and then a bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and grab those. So yeah, just having a little bit of fun. Nice relaxing Friday evening. Oh, superconductor conduits. I don't think I have any of those. Nope, I don't. Okay. Ah, gold. And I'm out of gold. What do you need anyway? You need nickel. Am I out of nickel? Really? I just brought back a couple of K. Alright. Nickel, nickel. Yep, and I am completely out of gold. Okay, so we're not going to be able to finish the reactor. Well, crap. Bom, 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 bom. Yeah, I know, right? It's over. No, Florida, because I'm in my solo play game, so I'm trying to keep it as vanilla as possible. The only mod that I'm actually running, like the actual true mod, is the drills, the console pack. So bring it up here. I'll show you really quick. I'm using the interior conveyor set. I've got azimuth's ore detection set, the twin drill, and the console pack. I think that's everything that I'm running. Oh, and my the stairwell mod, the one that I really like, because it gives you that nice compact stairwell for multiple floors. And then I do have maglocks as well. So actually, did I put the maglock in? I guess I did, because it's there. Huh. I don't remember adding maglocks to it, but I must have. Oh well. So I'm not even running the clear windows or clear LCDs for this one. Alright, well, I'll have to go get some gold, so... Yeah, and that was basically my thinking, Silver, is that I like the drill entirely too much. I couldn't make do with vanilla drills anymore. They irritate me on a level that I do not enjoy. So steel plates, motors, construction components. Yeah. So we will finish working up on the detail stuff. We want about 30 of those. We've got... Let's just go ahead and grab 100 of those. Grab 100, actually 160 components. Alright, so that should get us most of the way there. So it just needs steel plates at that point, which is fine. And okay, so we just need 14 steel plates per, so I'll just go grab 100 steel plates really quick. And we will have everything but the reactor done. So we actually got most of this built. I mean, it was... we'll grab 200 plates just because we can. Yeah, I was surprised that we were actually able to get this built so quickly. I mean, what, it was less than... Well, the stream's been running for an hour and a half, so it's a 90-minute build to get most of the ship done. It's just unfortunate I don't have the gold to make the reactor piece, well, to make the superconductors that I need. So I could throw some small reactors on here and just power it on to see if it would fly. so let's go ahead and get these off of here. We need a couple of steel plates. Do I have plates? Yes. Yes, I do. See, now I've got the Price is Right fail song stuck in my head. Thanks, Silver. Oop. You are correct, sir. I am in the process of doing that. Oh, I need 100 construction, 10 grids. Oh. I don't remember how many motors I need, so I just grabbed a bunch. Oh, I didn't need nearly that many. Okay. So 20 tubes, 50 computers, and 200 components. So did I say? Did I say 50 computers? And 20 grids? No, 20 tubes, right? I think it was something like that. That's a bug that I'm really not liking. That UI bug where it gets stuck. That's rather annoying. Large steel tubes, that's what it was. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Okay, so we have those, and then... Meh. I'm gonna have to come back for them anyway, so I may as well just do it in one trip instead of... you know, multiple trips for each one. Do. Alright. Actually, you know what? No. We'll just go get steel plates. Actually, I should probably not be looking at the motos. I should be going here. Whoops. And so you are online completely. You are online completely. Okay, so now I need to go grab some interior component. I think it's interior components, right? For the chairs. Oh. Okay then. Control station is what they're called now. Okay. Good to know. And yes, I do need interior plates. Okay. What else do I need for those things? I need components. So 20 components, 2 motors, 100 computers. So did I say 100 computers? 20 components. Got all the interior plates. Probably need a few of those. And we'll grab a couple of those just because we probably need them. I probably need them anyway, so we'll take them with. Ow. Did I just... I did, didn't I? Give me back my computers. Sheesh. Greedy thing. Okay. And now we just need to go grab some uranium. Convert this thing into a ship. Let's grab, I don't know, let's grab 40. That's usually a good round number. Okay. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, so bad. I should have saved that before I did that, right? Because I just lost all of that material. Okay, so let's not nudge it. On the flip side, the base only took a little bit of a ding. How's that for a way to end the live stream? Oh man, that was okay. That was funny. That was rather humorous. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and call this one here. Thank you all for stopping in on this Friday. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all and blowing stuff up, apparently. So I am going to go fix this thing off camera. But yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those like buttons. If you're not following or subscribing, go for it. My bottles of beer were empty before I did that. So, yeah, I wasn't thinking about... I should have done a save right there before I... Oh, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Alright, so let me exit the menu before this thing... No, we're not going to save that for obvious reasons. Oh, fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. So thank you again, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. As always, guys, take care and be safe out there, everyone. Oh, and for the folks who don't hang around for the after stream, I will be in TeamSpeak for a couple of minutes, but I'm not going to hang around tonight. I've got entirely too much stuff to do, unfortunately, so... All right. Take care, everybody.